Hey, shout out to the body of Christ. It's your boy Prince Fred, your favorite Israelite. Now, I'm going to try to say this real quick. Now, first and foremost, uh, we all can agree that when Christ came down, he put on the same sinful flesh that we have on. But the thing is, when Christ put on this sinful flesh, guess what? He sinned not. To every single person out there that believe that you can't live a holy, perfect, and righteous lifestyle, you basically saying that your flesh is different than Christ. That's what you're saying. You're saying that Christ's flesh was different than ours. Because if he can live a lifestyle in this sinful flesh and sin not, and you saying that you got the same sinful flesh, but you would never be able to live a holy, perfect, righteous lifestyle, you basically saying that your flesh is different than his, which making Christ a liar. Because if he's the example, he basically coming down to be an example to absolutely no one. Because in your mindset, no one can live a holy, perfect lifestyle. Even though the Bible clearly said that there were multiple people in the Bible that was considered perfect. And guess what? The funny thing is, these people that the Bible clearly talk about being perfect is under the old law, which is you saying that it's impossible to keep. So if we under the new covenant, which most people, quote unquote, most people believe that half of the Old Testament doesn't even apply no more. So you saying that you can't even keep up with half of the law. Even though the people was perfect living under the full law, you saying you can't even live holy with half of the law. That doesn't make sense. Even though Christ, when he put on sinful flesh, he was under the law. So for every single person out there that say, hey, you know what, we can't live a holy, perfect lifestyle, even though Christ said that, be ye holy for I am holy, be ye perfect for I am perfect, you basically say that Christ's lying. And nobody will say this. But when you actually think about it, this is what people are saying. Christ don't know what he's talking about. It's no point for Christ to come down and put on sinful flesh knowing that nobody else can live holy in this sinful flesh. This is the example. This is the reason why he was the example. This is the reason why he put on sinful flesh, to show you that it is possible to live a lifestyle without sin, and to justify the other servants in the Old Testament that lived a perfect lifestyle. So we just think about it. The servant would never be higher than the master. If the servant gonna do it, guess what? The master have to do it. Because the master is not gonna put too much on you than you can bear. Think about this. And then I'm gone. What happened with Abraham when he about to sacrifice Isaac? He about to sacrifice his own son. Guess what the master did? He gave up his only begotten son. The servant would never outdo the master. Something to think about. So if the master came down here to live a perfect, holy, acceptable life, guess what the servant's supposed to do? Exactly like the master. It's your boy Prince Fred. Christ!